and welcome back to another episode of Van Life with Daniel. As you just saw, I was working this morning and just hit the 2-hour mark here at work, and I'm going to drive over to Tuba City. It's nearby. Should only take me like, I don't know, like 10 minutes to get there, so I'm doing that on my 15. Just want to get to somewhere with some bathrooms, because as you guys know, I think I don't have a bathroom in my van. Don't need to go right now, but you know, it's good to be around one when you need one. Yeah, it should take me like 12 minutes to get there, so should be good to do that on my 15-minute break, and then it's back to work. Haven't really had anything for breakfast yet. Got a banana, got these little cinnamon things, and some leftover apple skins, and a peeled apple from the apple crisp I made yesterday. Alright, so I'm just parked out here in this strip mall parking lot. There's a grocery store over there, so I should be able to use the bathroom if I need to. There's also a gas station right there, so that'll also work for a bathroom if needed. I got started up with work here again. I'm just gonna have the rest of my breakfast and finish up work for the day. And I think I'm gonna try to go see Navajo National Monument, I think is what it is. It's like some really cool cave dwellings, and it's about an hour from where I'm at right now. I want to also go to Monument Valley, but it's a little bit further, and with having to work, I think I can take a 30-minute lunch, might be able to get off at 3:30, maybe have enough sunlight to check out Monument Valley. We'll see. I also really do need a shower though.
Well, not much to report on today.
Alright, well, it's lunchtime now. I've got an hour, and it should take me exactly an hour to get to Navajo National Monument. And I actually found out that there's a campground there that's completely free that you can stay at for up to 7 days. It's first come, first serve, but you know, it's not peak season, it's cold, so pretty sure I should be fine. Should be able to get a spot over there. Finish out the rest of my work day, and then do a little bit of hiking and check out some old cave/cliff dwellings. So I'm just parked right here by the National Monument sign. I was cutting it a little bit close on time with getting back to work because of some slow-moving larger vehicles and stuff like that. So I decided to just stop here, and I'm setting up my cell phone signal booster antenna because we don't have the greatest cell signal here for work, and I don't feel like setting up the Starlink. So it's back to work after lunch, and honestly, I don't use that cell phone signal booster a whole lot, but it really does come in handy when I do need it. Everything is like so much faster too. I'm gonna run a speed test here real quick, see what we're getting. Looks like 17, 18 megabits per second download, which is more than enough. 19, almost 20. Sweet. Alright, well, I'm on my 15-minute break right now. There's this overlook right as you come into the National Monument area, just past the sign. So this is what we're looking at here. Tsegi Canyon, Tsegi. I'm not sure how you say that. Some reading there for you, if you can even read that. This is all kind of messed up, probably from the sun here as well. Kind of interesting though. It says basically the lower you go, the more plant life there is in the canyon. So this is the sunset campground that I was talking about. Got myself a nice spot here right by the bathrooms. Like I mentioned before, I think you can stay here for like 7 days straight, and it's completely free, which is pretty awesome. Ooh, and it's nice and warm in the bathroom too. That's nice. So I haven't really had a breakfast, just like yesterday. I had, peanut butter and banana. I accidentally ate 2 more bananas because I opened one even though I already opened another. Been eating these apple skins, but I need to eat something proper. I got all the stuff for making avocado toast. Normally I'd be having that for breakfast, but honestly, that's an anytime meal. And that sounds like it would hit the spot right now. So we're using sourdough bread from Trader Joe's. Actually, like all of this stuff is from Trader Joe's, honestly. Except for the avocados, I picked those up from Walmart the other day. The only way I have of toasting my bread is to throw it on this pan here. So it's going to be avocado toast with egg, and then I've got this garlic salt from Trader Joe's that I'm seasoning it with. I like a lot of this stuff. It's really good. If you have a Trader Joe's near you, you should definitely pick up some of this seasoning. I'm not sponsored by Trader Joe's. And then also this balsamic glaze is going to go on top of everything, or on top of the egg mostly, also from Trader Joe's. So like I said, I really like this seasoning. And then just gonna hit it with some balsamic glaze on top. And these guys are all done. Okay. Ooh, this looks so good. So good. And I got them with the runny yolk too. So I got about 2 hours left of work now, or an hour and 45 minutes or whatever. And then we can finally check out the National Monument here. Do a little bit of hiking. I think it should be a short hike to the overlook where we should be able to see the cliff dwellings. All right, well, work time is finally over. It's 4 o'clock and the sun has decided to show itself, which is feeling really nice right now. It's still a little chilly. I mean, it's probably like 42 degrees right now. But I think I've decided that instead of trying to go to Monument Valley today, which wouldn't be a good idea because I just don't have enough time, I'm just going to check out what there is to see here at Navajo National Monument, and then I'm just going to camp out here since it's free and I can stay up to 7 days. I'm probably only going to stay tonight, but I think I'm just going to stay here and stop trying to move around so quickly because I got stuff to do here in the van, probably some video editing to get to, and I also have all my dishes from yesterday to wash here in the sink, so got some chores to do. I'm also gonna throw away these apple skins because I've pretty much finished all of them and they're kind of dry and nasty at this point. They were just a snack for me anyway. Okay, well, there's like nobody here at the visitor center. When I drove by here earlier, there were a lot more cars. Hopefully those are the people that work here and it's still open. There's a replica here of what the Pueblos might have looked like back in 1250. That's crazy. I didn't realize that this area was actually that old. This is, I guess, kind of a miniature scale model of what we're gonna go see. So I got myself a magnet, as I usually do, for my fridge. and a park map as well. The cliff or cave dwellings that we're going to see are at Betatakin, I think it's called. Yeah, Betatakin Cliff Dwellings. But that is not the largest one. The largest one is called Keatseal Canyon or something like that. But I don't know how to get there because I don't see any trails to it. I'm going to see if I can find a map. But either way, it's really far away. I don't think we have enough daylight to be doing that right now. Okay, so I just looked it up on All Trails, and apparently the trail to reach the Keatseal ruins is like 17 miles. So, not gonna be doing that today. Well, this is pretty cool. I did not really expect to have such nice views over here. This place could be a national park all on its own. Obviously, it is part of the National Park Service, being a national monument and all. I don't really know what's the difference between the designations, but there are quite a few national monuments that are really cool, and I just found this place looking around on Google Maps. I had no idea this was even here before. Might have seen it in pictures at one point or another, but thought it was really cool and was on the way to Monument Valley, so thought I might as well check it out. Wow, the views here are just crazy. Wow, so this is really cool. I already read some of the information here, and it's saying that the dimensions down there, so that's it. I'll show you a zoomed in view here in a second, but it's saying that it's 452 feet high, which means we are probably about, I don't know, maybe 650 feet off the ground. There's an aspen forest down there. Of course, it's lost all its leaves at this time in the season, but it's really beautiful, honestly. And it's so quiet. I'm like the only person here. If I just stop talking, I can hear some faint noises of some animals down there. I think there's some birds and whatever, and some of them are echoing in that little cliff opening there. But as you can see, we are really high up. That's a long fall. And there is the little pueblo there off in the distance. That is really cool. And actually the other one, Keatseal, is supposed to be quite a bit bigger than this one. This is actually the smaller of the two here. Really cool stuff. So here's a look at the information plaques here, if you guys want to pause and read these. I'll show all three, although this one's probably going to be impossible to read. This one I think is really interesting. So it's a very short hike to get down here. It's like half a mile each way, like a mile total from the visitor center, which is really nice for a really cool view. And a very nice view off in that direction as well, aside from the pueblos. It is really crazy though. That's like over 750 years old, at least according to the archaeologists who discovered it. All right, I'm back at the campsite. There's the van over there, and I think I'm just in time to check out a nice sunset. Barely. Looks like the sun has already set, but still a pretty nice view up here. Might have a better view from on top of the van, actually. Oh yeah, much better view from on top of the van. Well, I guess I'll leave you guys up here with a nice sunset time lapse while I go in the van and get some much needed van chores done. Alright, so I got a whole lot going on in here right now. I was trying to get my chores done, like I said. I was washing dishes here. heated up my leftovers, got some cold broccoli beef because it's been sitting. And then I also heated up my apple crisp from yesterday, so I'm gonna have that for dessert here in a minute. And then as I was trying to wash my dishes, I started noticing water pulling up down here in this little corner. And that's because my water is leaking here underneath the sink. Right in this T here on the left side, there I've got a leak for some reason. I don't know why, because I've never had that happen before, but maybe the line just wasn't clean cut and it's finally given out, or maybe I tightened it a little too much and it cracked the plastic in there. I don't know, but yeah, I got a paper towel down there soaking up the water. And I think I'm just going to try and finish out washing my dishes. Try not to make a mess, and that's going to be a problem for another day. Alright, well, I got my dessert finally, which I really deserve after washing all those dishes. Washing the dishes in the van is always a chore, but it is kind of rewarding having them all done. Had quite a few dishes there. Well, plus this that I'm gonna have to wash afterwards. But this is a lot of dessert. I don't think I can finish this. But I got nobody else here to split it with. So I either gotta finish it all myself or throw it away, and that's a waste of money. And I don't like wasting money. That is so good. Alright, well, I did actually end up finishing the whole thing after quite a while. This bit is cold, but I'm gonna finish it. It's getting close to my bedtime though. Just been getting some work done on my computer and been on my phone a lot, honestly. I'm just gonna brush my teeth and think I'm gonna play some video games here on the TV and then head to bed. Tomorrow's Tuesday. It's another work day. Well, good morning. It is about almost 10 o'clock now, so I've been working for about 3 hours. Just really don't feel like pulling out the camera first thing in the morning when I have to take calls and such. But for breakfast this morning, I made myself some more eggs and avocado toast and put away all my dishes. Of course, I dirtied up some more dishes. I think I'm gonna have to go back to the old paper towel and disinfecting wipe cleaning method, because I really can't have water leaking all inside the van. It's just not good. So gonna have to figure out what to do about that later. Got the heater running, although it's currently like kind of idling right now, because it's 63 degrees inside the van currently. Got down to like mid-30s last night, so it's a little chilly. Got the comforter out. I stayed nice and warm inside the van, but it's good for me to get used to the cold again, because I'm going to be going into even colder places when I go snowboarding. And then of course I'm going back to South Dakota to visit my parents in like maybe a month, and it's going to be really chilly there. It's currently lightly sprinkling outside. It's kind of been raining on and off all day today, but it's not bad outside. It's not supposed to get much higher than 40 degrees all day today, so it's still a little bit chilly. But I think I'm going to end off this video here. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye. Back to work.